I searched the web for the funniest fake Minecraft speedruns, and some of these speedruns are so fake it's hilarious. So here are the funniest fake Minecraft speedruns. Our first speedrunner starts off the run by literally spawning on top of a village, and after that the speedrunner begins to loot the village by opening chests and collecting beds. However, when he goes into this house, there's a random end portal frame on the floor. Yeah, this is getting a bit suspicious. After looting, the speedrunner decides it's time to go mining. However, on the way, the speedrunner finds an ender chest out in the open, which has a random diamond sword inside of it. Yeah, bro, this is getting a little bit too fake. After this, the speedrunner informs us that he has to go for a bit, and when the video cuts to when he's back, he's at a fully built nether portal. Once in the nether, our speedrunner decides he needs to go find a bastion. However, on the way, he finds a random gold block on the ground. And after digging it up with a diamond pickaxe he spawned in from earlier, he finds a chest with both blaze rods and ender pearls. This is so fake. With that, the speedrunner can leave and go back to the overworld. When he does, he literally just teleports himself to the stronghold and changes his game mode to spectator to find the end portal. Once in the end, I don't even think our speedrunner tries to hide the fact that he's cheating. He puts down an anvil and gives himself a power 5 bow, and then just flies around and kills the ender dragon in creative mode. What a hilariously fake speedrun, but this next one is even crazier. This next speedrunner literally spawns right into a village, and then finds a netherite house right next to where he spawns. This doesn't even exist in Minecraft. Either way, he goes to loot the chest inside, and it has full netherite armor. And he even gets bedrock in survival Minecraft. Now it's time for the speedrunner to travel to the nether, but he randomly finds a hole that leads directly into a nether portal. This is so obviously fake. Once in the nether, our speedrunner finds a fake piglin and then magically gets 64 pearls in his inventory. How is this even possible? And even crazier, when he gets back into the overworld, he finds a fully lit end portal sitting out in the open. And then in the end, the speedrunner literally finds Herobrine. I guess the speedrunner then used commands because the ender dragon is dead and the run is over. The next run starts normally, as our speedrunner is in a completely empty field and is in survival mode. Wait, maybe I spoke too soon. Is that a chest surrounded by diamond blocks? And why is this chest filled with so many totems? This is fake. He then uses the obsidian from the chest to build himself a nether portal. In less than 1 minute, this guy is already in the nether. Once he spawns into the nether, he begins to travel and look for a bastion. But on his way, he finds a random chest hidden in the side of one of the walls, which just so happens to have stacks of blade rods and a perfect 16 ender pearls. This guy literally forgot to cut the video while he was cheating. So I guess he's now back into the overworld and now searching for the stronghold. But he just gets tired of searching, so he pulls out the chat and types in a command, which miraculously leads him straight to the stronghold. And wait, is this guy literally using hacks in the speedrun? He finally fills in the ender portal with his trusty Eyes of Ender, but before he kills anything, he literally just cuts off the video. This guy was caught cheating and faking his speedrun. Our next Minecraft speedrunner spawns directly in front of a nether portal. I can't deal with this cheating anymore. And in a perfectly placed chest next to the portal, there just so happens to be full netherite armor, 64 Eyes of Ender, and a full stack of obsidian. I can't do this anymore. And get this, the speedrunner doesn't even travel to the nether, but instead, he sees a block of endstone on the ground right next to where he spawns, and when he breaks this block, he is teleported directly into the end. This is crazy. And instead of killing the ender dragon with a bow, he just uses a command and kills everything. And then he randomly decides to spawn in a fight a wither. I'm done with this run. Can this next one please be more calm? We finally start off again on a good note with this next speedrunner spawning in and breaking some wood. And after chopping down a tree, he goes on a bit of a journey to take a swim. He then decides to travel further to find a cave. Wait, where did he get 22 obsidian from? He hasn't mined this entire speedrun. I guess we'll just let it slide for now. He then travels up a hill and breaks down at a random block in the snow. And what do you know? there's literally a chest buried underneath this very block that just so happens to have 16 ender pearls. And where did this dude get a yellow sword from? After this, he's finally ready to head to the nether, so he decides to build an end portal. But this guy literally finds an end crystal in the nether. I've actually never seen this before. And underneath it is a chest with so many blaze rods. And just like that, the guy is out of the nether. Moving forward, he finds an end portal not in the strongholds, but out in the open on the snow. And then kills the ender dragon with this quote, stupidly OP bow. This speedrun was honestly super hilarious, but this next one is even better. Get your popcorn ready because this next fake speedrun is one of the fastest that I've ever seen. The run starts out and our speedrunner literally spawns in front of a completed end portal. He runs forward, jumps in, and is in the end in less than 20 seconds. Once he spawns into the end, he breaks out using creative mode and already manages to have a netherite sword equipped in his inventory. He starts to move so fast that he begins to fly around. And I guess that the ender dragon is already dead because he doesn't even have to kill it. Because when he jumps down, there is XP everywhere and the dragon is nowhere to be found. So this guy literally jumps in and finishes the speedrun in under 45 seconds. I give this guy credit for a fast speedrun, but bro, it was literally 100% fake. Count and see how many fake things you can see in this next speedrun. The run starts off and he spawns directly into a village, which is not necessarily fake, but a bit suspicious. He then goes to loot a chest and finds literally the most overpowered chest I've ever seen. This chest has netherite armor, 5 stacks of obsidian, 64 eyes of ender, and even a super powerful enchanted bow. After this, the speedrunner equips the armor that he had just found and begins to construct his ender portal in the middle of the village. These speedrunners never learn. Next, the speedrunner enters the end and breaks out using his netherite pickaxe. And he then begins to pillar up to break the crystals in the end. But I guess he gets tired of doing this, so instead he uses an enchanted bow to break all of them. With the crystals completely destroyed, it's now time for our speedrunner to focus on the ender dragon. And after the ender dragon decides to perch, our speedrunner absolutely destroys him with the netherite sword he got from the village. And once the ender dragon goes down, he finishes everything up and finishes the speedrun. This guy literally faked the speedrun from the start, and it was so obvious that it was fake. This final speedrun is probably the funniest one of this entire video. The run begins and our speedrunner is literally floating midair on an island. And this dude is not only in creative mode, but has a diamond sword already equipped in his inventory. Anyway, the speedrunner then makes his way and travels to a village. But then he suddenly cuts the video and is right in front of a finished nether portal. A little bit later in the speedrunner, our speedrunner teleports to the stronghold and then enters the end. And finally, when the speedrunner is about to kill the ender dragon, pause. If you want to know what happens in this speedrun, make sure to click on screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe.